So the other day I was talking about a seminar that I went to that was about streaming television, and everybody in attendance asked no questions, how much it costs, what the ROI was. That's not what this is about today. What did concern me is no one in the room asked about tying this in with radio, as though streaming is the only option that you need. And literally the person that's giving the presentation says streaming is your primary buy, then terrestrial TV, and then cable, which wouldn't have bothered me so much if I wasn't in a radio station to hear this information. When you're doing your marketing and you're buying campaigns like this, it's not an either or, it's a both. Streaming television will identify who's looking for whatever that item is. That's what's important, is to target those people, to waste $0. You're buying your actual target based on their search history and what their activity is. But you can't ignore what radio brings to the table. The first thing it brings to the table is it's uninterrupted. People may push different buttons that go to different stations, but they always go to the same stations. And it's not like there's 300 of them. At most, you're looking at 2 to 3 to 4 stations that you zip through back and forth, versus somebody watching HGTV and then ESPN and then bouncing all over the place. It's easier to build your reputation and trust that way. Streaming ads are extremely targeted and a great visual reinforcement, but really we learn more by hearing and seeing. You have to combine these two things so that the customer that you're trying to chase, they can only think of your brand when they're hearing this, because you're constantly in their ear and in front of their eyes. If you pick one or the other, you're not going to get enough repetition. If you pick one or the other, you're not going to get to that frequency of 17 to get them to make a decision and to do business with you. You have to be there in every form. Radio is what builds credibility, and then your streaming TV, not TV, your streaming TV is what's going to really dig into those actual targeted people that you want. If you pick one or the other, I guarantee you're going to lose 100% of the time. Combine these things so you have a shot to win.